Hey everyone, and welcome back to the ultimate hub for all things Wheel of Fortune. It's your host, bringing you the inside scoop, the biggest highlights, and all the puzzle-solving action you love. Today, we're diving headfirst into the incredible month that was October 2025, and let me tell you, it was a month for the history books. We saw some of the most mind-bending puzzles, heart-stopping spins, and life-changing wins that have ever graced the wheel stage. So grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and let's relive the magic of October 2025. We're kicking things off with the first week of October, which was Bed and Breakfast Week. The set was cozy, the puzzles were charming, and the contestants were ready to win big. Our first standout contestant was Maria from San Diego, a retired librarian with a wit as sharp as a tack. In the very first episode, Maria landed on the Express wedge. Now, we all know the Express can be a double-edged sword, right? It's high risk, high reward. Pat even gave her the classic warning, but Maria, with a twinkle in her eye, said, "Pat, I've read more books than I can count. Let's solve this story." She hopped on the Express train and didn't look back. She called letter after letter, and the board just lit up. The puzzle was enjoying a delightful afternoon tea. With over $20,000 on the line, she solved it flawlessly. The crowd went wild. It was a masterclass in courage and a perfect start to the month. But the week was just getting started. On Wednesday, we met Kevin, a firefighter from Chicago. His energy was infectious from the moment he walked on stage. During the prize puzzle round, the category was fun and games. The board looked tricky, with only a few letters showing. Kevin spun the wheel, and it landed on that coveted trip to Costa Rica. You could feel the tension in the studio. Called a G, and 4 of them popped up. The audience gasped. He immediately knew it, shouted, solving a jigsaw puzzle with the family. Not only did he solve a tough puzzle, but he also won that amazing trip. Vanna revealed the beautiful Costa Rican scenery, and Kevin was just jumping for joy. It was a beautiful moment, seeing someone so deserving win such a fantastic prize. It's those moments that remind us why we love this show so much. Shit S, about changing lives and making dreams come true. The second week of October was NFL Superfan Week, and you know what that means? Intense competition and team spirit. We had fans representing their favorite teams, and the energy was electric. The highlight of this week, without a doubt, was a triple toss-up that had everyone on the edge of their seats. The category for all 3 was team nickname. The first puzzle was the Kansas City Chiefs. A contestant named Sarah buzzed in instantly. Then the second puzzle appeared, the Philadelphia Eagles. Another contestant, Mike, solved it in a flash. The third puzzle popped up, and it was a tough one. Just a few letters. You could see all 3 contestants staring intently, their minds racing. The puzzle was the Jacksonville Jaguars. After a few seconds of tense silence, Sarah buzzed in again, solving it and completing the sweep of that round. It was an incredible display of quick thinking and sports knowledge. Just goes to show that in Wheel of Fortune, every single second counts. Later that same week, we witnessed one of the most unbelievable bonus round solves of the entire year. Moving into the third week, we celebrated Hawaii Week. Studio was transformed into a tropical paradise, and the prizes were even more spectacular than usual. This week brought us one of the funniest and most relatable moments of the month. A contestant named Tom, a high school history teacher, was having a great game. He was in the lead and spun the wheel. It landed on a wedge right next to Lose a Turn. He let out a huge, audible sigh of relief, and the whole audience laughed with him. He then called the letter P, and there were 5 of them on the board. Collected his money and, feeling confident, went to spin again. And where did the wheel stop this time? Right on bankrupt? The entire studio groaned in sympathy. Tom just threw his hands up in the air and said, "Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles." It's good-natured attitude, even after such bad luck. Won over everyone. It was a perfect reminder that the wheel gives and the wheel takes away, but a positive attitude is always a win. But the week ended on a high note. In Friday's episode, a contestant named Lisa made it to the bonus round. She was a nurse from Florida who said she wanted to win money to help pay for her daughter's college education. The category was phrase. The standard letters gave her a decent start, but the puzzle was still tricky. Her chosen letters helped a bit more. The puzzle read, "It's a grand opportunity." With a few seconds to spare, Lisa pieced it together and solved it. Pat opened the envelope, and inside was $40,000. Lisa was so overwhelmed with emotion. She said, "This is more than an opportunity. It's a blessing for my family." Seeing her pure joy and knowing that Win would have such a positive impact on her daughter, his future was truly heartwarming. It is those moments of real human connection that make Wheel of Fortune more than just a game show. The final week of October was, fittingly, Halloween week. The set was spooky. Pat and Vanna were in fantastic costumes, and the puzzles were all delightfully ghoulish. This week gave us perhaps the most amazing comeback of the entire month. A contestant named Ben was having a rough game. He hit bankrupt twice and was trailing by a lot heading into the final rounds. It looked like his game was over, but Ben didn't give up. In the final puzzle for control of the board, he solved it with just a couple of letters showing. Then came the final spin. Pat spun the wheel, and it landed on the $5,000 wedge. Every consonant was now worth $6,000. The category was living things. The puzzle was long and looked intimidating. Ben started calling letters, A, C, A, K, and S. With each correct letter, his total grew. He solved the puzzle, a flock of crows circling overhead, and in that one round, he earned over $30,000, launching him from last place into first and sending him to the bonus round. It was a stunning turnaround that proves you are never truly out of the game on Wheel of Fortune. And for the grand finale of our October recap, we have to talk about Ben's bonus round. After his epic comeback, the whole studio was rooting for him. The category was event. The board was pretty sparse after the standard letters were revealed. Ben chose his letters, but they didn't help much. He was left with a two-word puzzle that read underscore 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 E underscore 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 ST. He looked puzzled. 10 seconds felt like an eternity. He mumbled a few possibilities. Then, at the last possible second, he guessed a brief visit. And he was right. The buzzer sounded just as he finished the words. The audience went crazy. Pat opened the envelope. And that, my friends, was the whirlwind of excitement that was October 2025 on Wheel of Fortune. From Maria's bold express run to Brenda's $100,000 miracle solve and Ben's unbelievable comeback, this month delivered everything we love about the show: brilliant puzzles, incredible luck, and moments of pure, unadulterated joy. It just goes to show that with a little bit of skill, a lot of luck, and a positive attitude, anything can happen at the wheel. What was your favorite moment from October? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading your thoughts and sharing in the excitement with this amazing community. Thank you so much for joining me today to relive these fantastic wins. If you love Wheel of Fortune as much as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a recap. We'll be back soon with more highlights, analysis, and puzzle-solving fun. Till next time, keep spinning, keep solving, and may your wheel always land on a fortune. Thanks for watching.